That's what we need. But we can get into the Judgment Day's reign continuing, challenging the Creed brothers. Well, the Creed brothers challenging in a highly entertaining match. I thought the Creed brothers were going to win. It didn't turn out that way. Damian Priest getting the pinfall there with a big choke slam. What do you guys think about that match and how the Creed brothers have been impressing week to week ever since being called up?
It was a great match. I'm trying to remember, did other members of the Judgment Day come in and kind of screw them at the end? Was that what happened? Or because they didn't lose clean, did they?
I know Rhea Ripley tried to get involved, and Ivy Nile took her out.
Yeah.
And then I don't think anybody else came in. I can't remember. I don't think anybody else came in. I think it was because they got the other Creed brother out, the bigger one, Brutus. They got him out.
I could have sworn they did something like they didn't hit him with the titles. They wore the briefcase, huh?
I can't remember. I'm drawing the
blank. You remember, Ryan?
Yeah. I'm drawing the blank right now.
I know. I just know.
I watched the match and I'm like,
I just know Finn took out the other Creed brother, and then Damian landed the choke slam.
Was it that they took him out through the table in the ringside? Something like that.
No, I know. Damian Priest launched him over the table. Why can't I remember? I just remember Damian just going on a mean streak and getting the win. That's all I remember.
No, because I remember them doing the like the ball thing, and then one kind of landing on like Priest's head.
Yeah.
And
oh, I remember what happened. Yeah, I remember exactly. I remember the finish now. So, Priest hit I think it was Julius Creed with that South of Heaven choke slam.
Yeah,
he pinned him. They counted the 3, but Julius got his shoulder up at the 3, but they completely ignored it.
Yeah.
It looks like he got it up afterwards.
He got it up after. It was like he was fighting to stay.
Yeah, it was like 2-3, and he was like, I'm like, it didn't look like it was like
was it afterwards?
I think it was because it wasn't one of those like, oh, he kicked out and like the ref missed it.
It wasn't one of those situations at that point. I think they were just showing more fight in the Creed brothers.
Yeah, like
that isn't the end of him. He was showing valiant.
Judgment Day was great. Creed brothers were great.
Lily was at the exact same time. So So if they want to continue with that story,
it's the old Mick Foley. It's the old Mick Foley kick out at the end when his leg is going. He kicks out. But no, I thought it was a highly entertaining match. And then you kind of just think of the Judgment Day, kind of how everything's been kind of Rhea Ripley type thing, and them battling with Damian Priest, and them showing friction right there. But it's like that match showed that Damian Priest got the 1, 2, 3. He put the Creed brothers down like he was supposed to, and stood tall, like with Finn Balor. Like, so I mean, from that standpoint, he's looking strong going into the new year.
Yeah, I just want to say, as a side, the Creed brothers. That finish that they do, the Brutus Ball. One of these days, they're gonna fuck somebody up doing it. because when they did it to Priest, you saw Brutus Creed, like it looked like he landed on the back of Priest's neck.
Yeah,
Or the side of his head. That's why I'm like,
I thought he like busted an eardrum or something. I'm like,
something.
Holy shit!
Priest was literally, the rest of the match, Priest was literally just holding the back of his neck. And I don't think he was selling. I think he legit. Like,
there've been a couple times where they'll bump, and then like when they're landing, it's like you can't. I guess they can't control it in the air, like where they're gonna land. So they're just kind of like free balling.
What he needs to do is either bounce off and rotate off the person. So that could just be a regular drop rather than him landing on the person. They got to change. It's too impactful to change it now. It's like it's an awesome finish.
It's an awesome move. The landing is the tricky part.
But
they're definitely gonna be a tag team to look out for, and I wouldn't be mad if they actually won the title. But I don't know. I don't know if there's. It kind of gives me like American Alpha vibes, and then kind of like
it is.
That's
what it is.
That's what I'm saying. American Alpha really need another like, like
And I'm not talking about American Alpha right now. I'm talking about American Alpha with Jason Jordan.
No, yeah, exactly.
yeah.
But it's too similar to like Chad Gable's like stable. It's like you really need two of the same. Which I think they're great.
That's why they've been having them interact so much, though, because they're so similar.
Yeah.
But it's like, should they join American Alpha? Is that just going to be the mega group or something like that now?
Alpha Academy, that's what it is.
Alpha Academy. Yeah, are they going to join them at some point? Or I mean, they've been interacting with Cody Rhodes, so it looks like they're going to be like the tag team underneath Cody Rhodes, helping him out. So I think that's
bad. I wouldn't. But then those guys are athletic as hell. Like when this dude just runs up the ropes and then freaking does the flip out of the ring. I'm like, Jesus Christ, guys! Like,
that's a WWE developmental. Like that's their homegrown tag team.
Yeah.
And at some point they should win the titles. And I feel like everyone agrees with that. Like they're too entertaining. And it's like they don't have to have great promo work or anything like that. They're just entertaining in the ring. That's all you need from them right now.
And on top of that, you could do so much with them too as a tag team. Like I know they already have it planned that at some point in time, Kurt Angle is going to come back and do some type of segment with them. I wouldn't be surprised if that was like a WrestleMania segment.
Kurt Angle's final run.
As a manager.
No, I'm pretty. As I've said it before, if Cody Rhodes is going to turn heel, he needs the Creed brothers as his nightmare family in WWE.
Yeah.
Whenever he turns heel, that should be the pairing that they should do.
That's his faction.
Even as faces, when he's a face, they're going to be a part of his nightmare family.
That would be a cool.
That's what he's.
That'd be a nice thing. I feel like that would give him a good edge.
Yep, because with that move, as a heel team, that's crazy. But it's just like, as you guys were saying about it makes me think about the Doomsday device. Like at some point you're gonna fuck up. Like at some point you're gonna fuck up that. Like it's too dangerous.
Yeah,
but the Judgment Day looking good. You know, I mean, again, Damian Priest. I'm just looking at Damian Priest. They have been questioning him for a little while now, and it's like, nope. When push came to shove, he got the win. He got the 1, 2, 3. He put the Creed brothers down.
Okay. So. All right. So here's my thing, and this is kind of going back to are we about to cover the how the show started with R-Truth and JD McDonough?
Yeah, we can talk about that.
So my only gripe about that was because obviously the match was because they had the promo segment in the beginning where R-Truth was completely hilarious, completely oblivious to the fact that they beat him down the previous week, and he had said and they made the match a loser leaves Judgment Day match, which Truth won. And then they had the backstage segment where Priest pretty much tells JD McDonough, like, no, of course you're still in Judgment Day. We're not paying attention to that. See, I don't like when they do stuff like that because it kind of like disregards the stakes of the match.
Yeah.
Now I get it in this sense because it's Judgment Day and because it's R-Truth and he's a comedy character and all that stuff. Like you could do stuff like that because R-Truth is just oblivious to everything. But as far as like having stakes for a match goes, when they first announced R-Truth and JD McDonough, nobody was going to care about it until they put that stake on it of okay, loser leaves Judgment Day. Now you care. I was actually watching to actually see how it was.
And it ended funny.
It was funny.
It was entertaining.
Yeah, that's the only thing. It's just a nitpick though. But other than that,
I mean, I get it. But it's like now JD McDonough, whenever like he tries to say anything, are they going to bring up that he lost to R-Truth? And that's just going to continue the shenanigans with R-Truth though. R-Truth is going to be in their clubhouse next time.
Yeah,
he's going to be in their clubhouse, or maybe R-Truth can be the foil that cost them the tag titles. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's how they're going to play into it. Maybe that's going to happen because that's literally the last thing Judgment Day has other than Rhea Ripley's title. They had all the gold, they had all the power for a little bit, but who knows?
You need to split up those damn titles. I swear, if they don't do it like after Mania, it's like screw the tag titles.
You don't like them going wherever they want and doing whatever they want. You don't like the Cody Rhodes.
I'm tired of looking at the nickels.
The nickels
crap.
No, they should definitely have new tag titles.
I'm pretty sure that there's a plan in place, Lewis.
It's taking way too damn long. Jesus Christ!
Hold out.
I feel like I've been preaching for this since before the summer.
We have.
Exactly.
It was before the summer.
Why has everything else gotten a new title? We got a new world heavyweight title. We got the new IC title. Ben got a new US title that I think looks great. Why can't we get new tag titles? What is taking so long? Or it has the title makers just like gone on strike and
see, I would say at this point now the roster is deep enough where you can split the tag team titles and you can have credible tag team divisions on both sides now.
It should be.
So many tag teams.
But let's get on to the SmackDown side.